Hi everyone! It's so good to be back. I know it hasn't seemed like I was gone for you guys, but I haven't filmed in like 6 days now because I was in New York and I'm finally back, and I got so many packages while I was gone, and one of them is my Boxycharm for September, and I'm really excited about this box. So I just want to dig into this, and we're going to see what's in here, and we're going to try some stuff on, and I'll let you know what I think of the box. So first off, we have this little Boxycharm pamphlet thing that we always get, and I won't go too much into this, but the theme of the month is wildflower. So looking into the box, the first thing that I see is this Laura Gellar blush, and I'm really excited about this because I've never tried anything from Laura Gellar before. This is what the blush looks like. It's got like this really pretty marble pattern on it, and I really like it. I'm excited to try this. Let's swatch it and see how it swatches. Wow, so that's like a very shimmery blush, but it looks really nice. I'm excited to try this on. It's got like a peachy undertone to it, it seems like. And the name of this blush is Tropic Hues. Let me know if you guys got a different shade or if everybody gets the same one, because I'm not really sure. This one retails for $28, so that's already more than the cost of the box, which is great. Next up, we have this little brush set from Alamar Cosmetics, and this is from the same brand that we got the Alamar palette from. The brushes are really pretty. They're all eye brushes. This is a big fluffy brush for crease work, and then we have a flat definer brush, and then a very flat top smudging liner brush. So we'll see how this goes. I'm excited to try these. They feel really nice, and I think this is the only brush set that I've ever gotten that hasn't been deformed in any way, so excited to try those. The next thing in here, I've seen some spoilers about this, and it's the Butter London wheel liner. I've seen these before. I'm a little worried to try this because I don't know how it's going to go. I've never tried any of these before, so that should be interesting. And I forgot to mention the prices here. The brush set is $18 and the Butter London liner is $19. So this box seems to be worth quite a lot because I still have 2 things left in here. So the next thing that I see is this Lorac lipstick. Lorac, I don't know. Let's open her up. It says it's a matte lip color, and it's like a little pen that you twist up. And I like these kind of applicators for like bullet lipsticks because they're way more precise. And the shade of this looks really nice. It's a very mauve-y tone purple. It's really pretty actually. I'm excited to try this out. And the last thing in the box is this Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow palette. Now honestly, I wasn't that excited to get this because I know the colors in it are just like not really my kind of thing. I know I'm holding it upside down right now, but I'm just trying to not glare with the mirror, but we're gonna try it on anyway. I did consider maybe putting this in a giveaway, but like honestly looking at it, it's kind of unique to my collection because I don't really have like any all neutral palettes, and this is on the cool tone side as well, so I feel like maybe I should keep it and get some use out of it, and if I'm going to try it anyway, there's no way I would put it in a giveaway, so I'd rather make a video with it and let you guys know what I think of the palette. So that is what we're going to do. And this palette retails for $35. Dang, all right. So I think I actually want to start with, let's start with lips, because I like to put on my lipstick so it gets to sit on for a little while. So the formula on this is extremely soft. I love the color. It definitely feels on the matte side. I love the color. Did I just say that? I know I just said that, but I love the color. That is really pretty. So far I'm liking this lipstick a lot. I really like the applicator on it. I think it's very nice and precise, and it looks like it's got like a sharpener on the back, which is awesome because I am the worst at putting on like regular lipstick. So far so good. I think I'm going to move on to my eyes now. I've already primed my eyes with my MAC paint pot, this little baby right here, and this is in the shade Soft Ochre. So I'm going to go in with my big fluffy brush from Alamar, and I am dipping into, what do I want to do today? So I'm dipping into this shade right here, and I'm just going to use that to set my primer with. And this is the perfect shade for that. It's just a very light matte shade. The brush feels very soft. So not gonna lie, this palette is kind of like throwing me off because I find it very boring. But I'm gonna start off by actually dipping into this very dark shade called Dark Side. And it's a cool toned gray brownish color, it seems like. So I'm gonna start off pretty slow and just mostly pack this in my outer corner, and then when I don't have a lot of product on the brush, I'm going to start pulling it into my crease. And so there's definitely pigment to these shades, which is nice. The brush feels really soft still. I really like the brush so far. It's a great kind of brush to start off a look with. Going to go in one more time, just pack this on the outer corner, and then start blending it inwards. So the shade seems to be more of a satin than a matte. In the pan, it definitely looks like it's more of a matte shade, but on the eyes, I can kind of see a little bit of shimmer in it, which I don't really mind. I think it probably makes it easier to blend out, being such a dark shade. I know that's why a lot of black shades have like sparkles in it, is to make it easier to blend. And a lot of the times those sparkles will just kind of go away and it'll just look like a matte. Next, I'm going to dip into the black, which is called All Nighter, and I'm using this little flat brush that we got in the set, and I'm just going to be stamping this onto the outer corner before I start blending it. And this has a lot of fallout. I don't know if you can see that, but I have black all over my face right now. So to remove this fallout, I'm just taking a fluffy brush and I'm dipping into some loose powder. And I'm using the loose powder to, yeah, that did not work. Do you see what just happened? Now I have black all over my face. I'm trying to scrub this away as much as I can. And it seems like I'm able to get rid of most of it. But that's definitely good to know if you want to work with this black shade. Maybe put down some powder before you begin, because it could get messy. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Next, I'm going in with that same flat brush and I'm going to start working on blending that black that I just put down. And I'm just using small circular motions. It does seem to blend out pretty nicely so far. Next, I'm tapping into this Hide and Seek shade, which is a matte, a little bit lighter cool tone brown, and I'm going to just use this to blend out where my transition shade is. And this shade is really nice actually. So far I do really like the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow formula. I just wish they had palettes that kind of like spoke more to me, you know, because this is not really something that I would go out and buy myself. But if they had like some really nice colorful palettes, I definitely would give them a chance, because I do like the formula a lot. So what do I want to do next? So I think I want to go in with this very dark, kind of dark blue shade. I'm not sure, I'm going to swatch this and see how it swatches. So it looks like it's a dark blue. It's like a gunmetal dark blue. I don't even know how to describe that. And I'm going to pack this mostly on my outer half of the eye. And this shade is actually really pretty. So I'm definitely gonna have to go back in and blend a little bit more here. So I'm gonna go in using a different brush. This is the Morphe 321 brush, because I feel like I don't really have enough brushes in this set to do what I want to do with the look. So I'm going back in with that Dark Side shade again that we started off with, and I'm going to use that to blend out the shimmer that we just put down. And because this look is boring me so much, I'm going to use my Stila Shimmer and Glow, and this is in the shade Freedom, and it's this gorgeous blue shade. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner where I don't have any shadow, or to like the inner third of my eyelid. And I'm using a brush to do so. And I'm just starting right here. And I'm pulling this up as if I'm doing a cut crease, but I'm just doing it with a shimmer. So it's gonna look a little something like this. So I think I like how this is looking. I'm going to go in on my lower lash line, and I'm going to use this smudger brush, this very flat one. And I am dipping into Dark Side again, right here. And I'm mostly going to stamp this very close to my lower lash line, about 2/3 of the way in. And this is a great kind of brush for doing this. Next, I'm taking my Morphe brush again, and I'm going to dip into this Hide and Seek. and just use that to blend out what I just put down on my lower lash line. I'm also going to go back into my Stila and I'm going to pull that onto my lower lash line. And for that I'm using my Morphe M149 brush. And I'm also intensifying this in the inner corner a little bit. And moving on with the eyes, I'm honestly terrified of trying this, but I'm going to try this eyeliner that we got. And I have no idea how to work with this. Where do I start? Do I start with the wing? Is that a good idea? Maybe I'll do my good eye first. Okay, that's a little much, maybe. Let's try to connect this. I don't know if I like this. I'm having a bit of a hard time. Let's try it on the upper lash line here. Okay, I mean that doesn't look terrible, but I feel like once I start on my other eye, which is my bad eye and my more hooded eye, I'm going to have a little bit more of a hard time with this. Let's see. This is a lot of work. A lot of concentration. I'm not a huge fan. I like the finish of it. It looks to be a little more of a satin finish, which I don't really mind that. I'm sure there's definitely a learning curve to this, and I'm just not sure that I'm willing to go through that learning curve since I already have a liner that I really like that I don't have any problems working with. But I mean, I do have a wing on and it doesn't look awful, and I mean it seems fine, so the formula seems really good. I'm just not sure about the application. I feel like it's just kind of an unnecessary gimmick. Like, why do we need this? Like, I don't know. So let's see what's next in the box here. We have the, I guess this is the last item, so it's the Laura Gellar blush, and I'm excited to try this. I'm going in with my Japanese brush that I always use. I wish this had a name. Wow, there's a lot of kick up in this. So the color is really nice. It's not super pigmented. It's definitely buildable. And it's not going to sit the best on my skin right now because I have a lot of breakouts from traveling and from that time of the month, and so it might not look the best on me, but I really do like the color of it a lot. I think that is really pretty. Yeah, I like this a lot actually. I'm very happy I got this. Doesn't smell like anything. Okay, what's next? Let's do some highlight because I can't not put any highlight on. And I think I want to use my Moonstone by Becca highlighter. I haven't used this in a while. This is a little mini that I have. And I'm using my Sephora Pro brush to do this. This is a great highlighter brush. I really like this brush for this. Still really liking the lipstick. I love the color of it. I don't think I have a color lipstick like this, so that's very cool to have like something in a box that's very unique to my collection that I actually would have picked up myself if I saw it. So that is great. So far I'm really liking this box. I feel like I'm getting my money's worth, which I haven't been able to say about the past couple of boxes. So I'm going to finish off my eyes by putting on some mascara and then something in my waterline, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the finished look with the Boxycharm products. So to sum up, what do I think of the products? The lipstick I really like. Excited to keep playing with that one. The Butter London liner, I mean, it works fine. I just don't know if I would ever reach for it again because it is kind of hard to work with and it definitely has the learning curve. So, I mean, I'm going to keep it in my collection. Maybe I can pull it out using it in videos down the road, maybe like a video of products that I don't normally reach for, but for now I probably will not be continuing to use that very often unless I'm feeling adventurous. The blush I really like. I love the shade of it. I like the formula. It's a little bit chunky. It's not super smooth. I don't know if that's because it's baked, which is kind of weird, but I love the shade. I love the finish of it. The eyeshadow palette, I like the formula a lot. Obviously these are just like not my colors and you guys know that, and so I would never do a look just using this palette on its own, but I feel like if I do need some neutral shades, then this is a good palette to have in my collection. And I think that was it. With the brushes I really like. I will absolutely keep using those because those are all 3 very basic necessary brushes, so those are great. So for the overall box, I'm actually really happy with it. It's one of the better boxes that I feel like we've gotten in a while. Let me know down below if you guys got this box and if you got the same items that I did and what you think of them, because I'd love to know. I think my favorite item in the box actually is this lipstick because it is so pretty. This shade is just, it's so different. It's very smooth. Yeah, I like that a lot. So I guess that was it for this month's Boxycharm. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, I hope you would consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!